Welcome back to the show. We now take you to Italy to conclude our highlights from the Alpine Rockfest. That's round 2 with 10 riders now left in the competition. Only 5 of them will make the final, so the pressure really on now. Gustav Kreisel in the gate first. Each run reverse order. Well, he's in great form. You can see his confidence already from moving into this position and advancing with the best of the guys. Making easy work of this. Floats the jump, pushes the bottom flats, and sets a nice pace. Next up, last year's champion David Simoncelli, the policeman from Trentino. And he really wants to regain this title. Keeping it together nice and smooth in the top section. Safely over that jump. Really charging, pushing, and yes, he moves into the lead.
In this run, I did mistakes, but I was fast. I'm in the final. Yes, I'm happy. We will see the next run.
23-year-old Luca D'Alapandini, the youngest competitor in the field here today. He's very determined. He was second here last year and he won the qualifying run this morning. This kid has tons of intensity. He's really pushing on the steeps. Clears the jump, tucking in for the easy flats. He wants this one. And through the finish line and into the lead. Now back to the top, Axel Lund Svindal in the gate. The dominating, attacking Viking. He's been winning downhills left and right this year. He's quite some GS skier. He's getting pushed around on the steeps though, losing his line. He has to pitch the skis for control. Giving it all through the bottom though. He wants this win. Yes, he's through and makes it to the finals. Now the pressure's on Mr. GS, Ted Ligety, clearly by far the best giant slalom skier in the world, and he's off on the course here. Nice and smooth once again, shaping the top of the turn. And you can see he's just so much cleaner than anyone, but he gets pushed. Little mistakes there. Holds it right together though. Back to Mr. Smooth, Mr. Clean. Working hard. Nice and smooth over the jump. Ligety cruises the bottom, pushes through to the finish line and into second.
Nice to be in the final for sure, and I felt like, yeah, I skied pretty well the whole way. And just had to look for a little more speed this next run.
And so it's Bode Miller in the gate. Last skier down, having won the previous round. And he's showing strength and speed on the World Cup in Grand Slalom. Back in his form. He missed the Rockfest last year, so he's got everything to prove. Really going for it, pushing the line. But he's starting to cut things off, and he's on his inside ski. That's going to cost him his day. And yeah, he's learned there with that 360 off the Audi jump. Bode with a great show, but he doesn't make the finals this year.
I was pushing hard. Just when I lost my ski there, it's one of those things that doesn't normally happen, but when it does, it's hard to recover.
Well, before the finals, we met up with 2 previous American Olympic gold medalists, Ted Ligety and Bode Miller, and Olympic newcomer Fritz Dopfer from Germany, to hear their thoughts about the big event of the winter.
Olympics are, of course, a big goal. It's you know, the premiere of any sport, really, and especially ski racing. And you know, it's always cool to be part of such an event that's, you know, so much bigger than your sport and bigger than you. And and it's, yeah, gives you that extra motivation for sure.
Everyone has that, like, feels a little bit like a little kid where you show up and you're like, whoa, this is a way bigger deal than a World Cup. And even after going into the fourth one, it's a totally different feel than the other 400 and something World Cups that I've done. You go into those races and you feel the pressure.
So it's really amazing to sit here and to listen to these guys when they talk about their experiences. So I'm really looking forward to doing my first Olympics. So yeah, I'm just excited.
I like the approach to these, like an event like Rockfest and the Olympics, being that they're more, they're win focused. They're very pinnacle focused. You're going for the top of the podium. There's really nothing else to it.
I guess, you know, every athlete wants to be the favorite because that means you've done a lot of things right leading up to it. But yeah, that adds pressure for sure, and ski racing's a finicky sport where, you know, the best guy doesn't always win it.
It's like you don't want the pressure of being Ted, where everyone thinks you're going to win the thing. You know, you don't want the inexperience of being Fritz. So I think I'm in perfect shape.
Yeah. I mean, I think the inexperience actually works out well. I mean, I won my first gold medal, my first event in my first Olympics, and you know, I was just in such awe, and like it's like whatever. I'm just like here for the cool experience. I'm just gonna hammer as hard as I can, and you know, things aligned and things worked out, and I skied great, and I won a gold medal. And then, you know, second time around, it's like, I'm a defending gold medalist. I better hammer down. Like, I better like perform. I'm first in the world in giant slalom, and then it's like.
Well, it's the grand finals of the Alpine Rockfest, and the crowd eagerly awaits their hometown heroes, David Simoncelli and Luca Dalla Prandini. The question is, though, will the big favourite Ted Ligety hold off all four challengers? First up, the surprise finalist, Krzysztof Kreisel from the Czech Republic. He really has nothing to lose and everything to prove against the best in the world in this sprint giant slalom. Skiing with fantastic confidence. Holds his line. No big mistakes so far. That's what this race is all about. You've got to minimise mistakes, maximise intensity. And the underdog is really going for it. Approaches the jump. No problems there. What a fantastic line, and he sets the pace at 36.939. In the gate, the 31-year-old from Norway, Aksel Lund Svindal. Olympic champion, world champion, but not yet Alpine Rockfest champion. He's made the finals every year. He really wants to push for this one. Oh, he's skiing well, but hopping around, throwing his skis, getting bounced by the deteriorating course conditions here. Always solid, though, from the big man. Holding it together, pushing towards the jump. And he's over clean. Pushing through the flats now. Will he do it? And no, he's in second place. It's not all the money today for Mr. Svindal. Well, the noise levels cranking up here with the crowd here, and Andalo cheering for the local hero and last year's champion, David Simoncelli. He wants all the cash again this year, but he can't afford any mistakes. It's all or nothing here at the Alpine Rockfest. And he's almost down there. That might cost him the money this year. Can he make up for it down in the lower section? Loads of intensity, pushing the line, really going for speed over this jump that approaches now. And he clears the jump. Pushes now through the flats towards the line. And no, it's not to be. Third place this year for Simoncelli. Well, attention now rising, all the pressure on the favourites. Ted Ligety, Mr. GS, charges into the upper section. And he's looking again so much smoother than anyone else here today. He's well aware of the fact that he can afford no mistakes whatsoever. He knows this better than most because last year he pushed it and ended up going out, giving the cash to David Simoncelli. But can he hold it together this year? Clean and strong, really digging deep. He's pulling it all another gear here for the finals of the Rockfest. Over the jump. Pushing through the flats, holds it together for the line, and yes, he takes the lead. Ligety, truly the best GS skier in the world. His opponents giving credit where credit is obviously due. Now, all the pressure resting on the last competitor, Luca D'Alaprandini. Will there be another upset this year at the Alpine Rockfest? This youngster really hungry for this title. He knows it's close. He was second last year, and he comes out of the gate with full intensity. He knows what he has to do. But oh, that was a big mistake. He's really got to make up for a lot of time now. There's no doubt he's got to go 150%. Over the jump. Will the youngster upset the superstar, or will Ted take home his second Rockfest? And yes, it's Ted Ligety who is this year's Alpine Rockfest champion and ready to get super soaked by all his competitors and best friends. And so the final results, Ligety just ahead of Alaprandini, then Kreisel, Svindal and Simoncelli. What a triumphant ending to a great day of Grand Slalom racing here in Trentino for Ted Ligety, who adds yet another title to his growing collection of trophies.
That's awesome to win here for sure. You know, it's an awesome payday, but also, you know, it's a lot of fun to ski, and I was pushing hard. It was a nice little redemption after yesterday, not being able to take the Grand Visa, and to get the Rockfest is an awesome feeling. Really cool Christmas present, so pretty psyched.
What a great winner, and what a spectacular day of racing here in Andalo, where the celebrations for the Alpine Rockfest are about to begin.